Good morning, everybody. My name is Crystal, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here in my flat in Rochester. Good morning. It's Friday morning. It's Friday, the 26th of September. Yeah, I've managed to get up this morning. I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm just fed up of the situation I'm in. But I think a lot of people are like that now, so I'm not complaining. I'm just carrying on. So I've just made my cup of ginger and lemon herbal tea. Just having a sip of this. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning. On this day in 1982, Michael Knight got behind the wheel of a car powered by an artificial intelligence called KITT in Knight Rider. It was far-fetched at the time, but these days the only unreal thing about the show is David Hasselhoff's perm.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Good morning, Crystal. Today is Friday the 26th of September.
Alexa, what's the date?
It's Friday the 26th of September.
Sorry. Alexa, what's the time?
It's 7:58 a.m.
Alexa, what's the weather outlook?
In Rochester, it's 12 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 15 degrees and a low of 7 degrees.
Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
Two satellites got married. The wedding was a bit boring, but the reception was amazing.
Alexa, which celebrity was born on this day?
Celebrities born on the 26th of September include Serena Williams, Olivia Newton-John, T.S. Eliot, Tallulah Riley, and Martin Heidegger.
So those are the September birthdays for today. So guys, I was awakened at 4 in the morning. 4 o'clock in the morning. I get to bed between 11 and 12ish. So I'd got about 4 hours sleep, and I got woken up by someone upstairs, just wandering about above my bedroom, like moving about, moving things, moving furniture, just wandering about at 4 in the morning. Obviously they couldn't sleep and they were wandering about and they woke me up. This is because there's no soundproofing in this building. You can hear footsteps on the ceiling, you can hear people talking, you can hear people walking all around. So when I say I'm being gang stalked, people can actually hear you move, hear your movements and hear you speak inside your flat without using listening equipment. So they know where you are. So I couldn't say who it was, but somebody was wandering across where I was going to sleep last night about 4 in the morning. So you have a choice. You get up, because when you're woken up out of your sleep, it's a pain in the ass. So you've got a choice whether to wake up, have a cup of tea and wake up, or go back to bed, listen to some music, put earphones on. In my case, I can't, so I put an Audible book on. So I just said, Alexa, Audible, and she puts the book on, and it happened to be Prince Harry's Spare, talking about Meghan Markle and himself. I just wanted to go to sleep. I didn't want to hear Audible books. I didn't want to listen to music. I just wanted to go to sleep, but I could not drown this noise out. It's like someone wandering around, opening cupboards, shutting doors, walking across the ceiling, and once I'm awake it's very hard for me to get back to sleep. So basically I just put Audible on, and I put it on a bit loud to start with, and then when I thought, right, I'm just turn it down a bit, then I must have just drifted off, but not for long, because then by the time I drifted off, they'd got up at 6:30 and all of them were up. So it sounded like one of them was up at 4 in the morning wandering about, and then 6:30 they all get up. So I just tried to catch sleep where I could. And Alexa goes off at 7:20, and then I got
I'm
up.
not quite sure how to help you with that.
I got up after that. 7:20, I just got up. So from 4 to 7:20, I put Audible on, listened to that, and just led there. And maybe I might have drifted off for about half an hour, and then woke up when it was time to get up at 7:20. Now he's got a full blown family above my ceiling, like 4 kids, and an older one as well. So it's hard, it's difficult, but I can't see any way out of this. The only choice I've got is to put up with it. I mean, the landlord is just interested in the rent and not interested in anything else. And Hyde Housing, I'm getting letters from all over the place. None of them seem to be coming out from Rochester itself. It's based in London and other places. It's head office and all this. I don't get anything from Rochester. No one. So I'm just coping. So we just see what happens. I'll keep bidding on other properties and see what happens. But there you go. I'll just tidy the place up and just carry on as best as I can for the moment. It seems I'm stuck here. So last night I went out with Max, and the gang stalkers' odd behaviour. They stand and stare at you, some of them. They don't talk, they just stare. I've had them hold cameras near my face and then lift it above my head and take a picture of a building. So they'll come at you with the camera and then they'll lift it up and take a picture of a lamppost or a building. Like I said, the coughing is, when the landlord said to me, coughing, like taking the mickey out of me. If you haven't been gang stalked, you won't understand that they use coughing to communicate with each other. They tell each other they're there, they cough one to another to let somebody know you're coming outside, whatever, or they just randomly cough, and it's like, it's not a nice cough. It's not a cough as in a cold cough, it's a derogatory cough. Now we all know we can sneeze and emphasize the chew, and we can cough and go as we're coughing. Now that's what they do. It's not a normal cough. It's over emphasized. It's meant to be derogatory. It's horrible. It's one of those things I just detest and don't like. Another thing they do is they sniff. Because, don't laugh, my mum said the devil sniffs. He sniffs everything. So she said Derek was the devil, and she said he sniffs everything. Sniffs. And I'm not going into the depths of the length that he sniffs, but he sniffs. So I was out walking yesterday with my dog Max, and the amount of lights that have packed in around Rochester, Riverside, is unbelievable, and they're just being left. So you've got blinking, flashing security lights everywhere, not being fixed. So I went out last night later because I watched Dear Santa with Jack Black in. Dear Santa is a film about a boy who posts a letter to Santa, but in fact he spelt it Satan. So the devil gets the boy's letter. Bit of an interesting subject, kids and the devil. Children communicating with the devil, but there you go. So there's two lads. There's a black lad, there's a white lad. There's a white lad with glasses, a black lad with funny teeth. Buck teeth. The black lad's got buck teeth. Sticking out teeth. And that's relevant because one of the wishes that the white boy gets, he wishes that his black friend has his teeth fixed, and the black boy gets his teeth fixed. Now this is a 20s film, 2020, 22 film. So I watched that last night. I hadn't seen it before, Dear Santa. Obviously, if you're a person that's sensitive about your teeth, it's going to make you cross. Of course it is. And I think that's what it was meant to do. It's an American film. Jack Black is American. And this all started for me in 2000s when the internet came out. And I sent a picture of myself to someone over the internet, trusting them with the whole appearance of myself. So it was sent to somebody in America. Well, it must have been because I sent this photo of myself to a John Thacker, who I thought was John Thacker. I'm still communicating with people from America to this day when I use TikTok live stream. So they took the piss out of my appearance. The first film being Nanny McPhee in 2005. Nanny McPhee, she's got funny teeth. But I haven't got warts over my face and I don't look like a witch and an old granny. So this is all going to be uncovered eventually. The abuse and the mickey taking of myself. Since 2002, that's 23 years. And the films that are still going on with funny teeth. Still going on to this day, and monsters with funny teeth. Ogres with warts and God knows what on their faces. But someone's making money out of it, so they don't want me to to let everybody know what they've been doing and making millions out of taking the piss out of myself, which doesn't matter anymore because it's going to be all exposed anyway. It will be. So we was going on to how gang stalkers sniff like Satan. They sniff like the devil. Because Jennifer said to me that my dad was Lucifer and he sniffs everything. Well, my dad's dead, so Satan must be dead. But if you believe in Satan being an entity, then Satan must have come out of my father's body and gone into somebody else. Because Satan isn't real. Satan isn't human. Satan is an entity. So this is what I was fed in 2008, that my dad was Satan, and he sniffs everything. So I was walking up the path last night and it pisses me off because I live in the real world, not in the fantasy world where the devil exists. But these people do. It's like Hot Fuzz. If anybody's watched Hot Fuzz with Simon Pegg, they're all Satan worshippers. So basically, I was walking my dog and a couple with bicycles with fluorescent lights were coming at me first of all. So I let them go past because of the fluorescent lights blind me in the eyes. They went past. Then I got to the top of the path and then there was a couple behind me, a male and a female. And the woman walked past me and she went like that. And then I let them go past because these people scare the shit out of me. I don't believe in Satan worship or Satanism or Freemasons or crap like that. Bloke came past me the other way. They try and frighten you as well. They try and frighten you. They say they're demons. and like they show you pictures of goats with horns on their heads. You know, one of them said to me, I'm a demon. And they said that, I'm a demon. They believe in Satan, they believe in witchcraft, they're dangerous, obviously they are, especially the ones that have got kids and believe in it, passing that on to children. Another reason why I'm not having anything to do with my mother. I don't believe in that kind of thing. That kind of thing is dangerous. But that's what the Freemasons believe in. My granddad was a Freemason. They believe in Satan worship, Satanism. I am just keeping out of it. I don't believe in anything like that. So this is what's going on. This is why the police don't do their job, Freemasonry. And obviously housing workers could be involved in it, and shopkeepers, because if you watch Hot Fuzz, even the shopkeepers are involved in it. And I know it's a film, but it does go on. And I watched The Wicker Man last night. The Wicker Man is about another place that's corrupt and believes in Satanism and devil worship. Excuse me. My tea went down the wrong way. So that Charlie that met me lives next to the Freemasonry office. The Freemasons. So I'm their toy. And they play with me. They cough, they sniff. And so everywhere I've got to look after myself. I've got to seriously look after myself. Because they're all corrupt. And they, witches, whatever they are, do have children. And they do pass it down to their kids. So I am just trying to look after myself and keep myself safe. It's hard to believe and it's hard to understand, but when you get awakened to it and see what these characters are up to, how they're getting away with what they're doing, and this whole world is corrupt at the moment. All of it is corrupt, full of corruption. Then you will see I'm not lying. And there's other people that have awakened like myself and realised that the whole world is heading for destruction and will be destroyed by the devil if we're not careful. That's why the devil doesn't like me. Hateful people don't like me because I'm a good person. See you later.